Have you ever felt that sudden sharp spike of anxiety when you look down at your hands or feet and notice a faint, chalky white streak creeping across your nail? Or perhaps you are dealing with that deeply frustrating cosmetic annoyance where your nails become so brittle and frail they seem to shatter the moment they finally start looking pretty. You might even be suffering from that relentless, deep-seated itching beneath the nail bed that drives you absolutely crazy, making you want to hide your hands in your pockets out of pure embarrassment. If you are experiencing any of these physical sensations, you are not alone, but you are likely fighting the wrong enemy. For months, or maybe even years, you have probably been told that the only way to reclaim your confidence is through expensive chemical creams, harsh prescription pills that carry a long list of internal side effects, or costly salon treatments that drain your bank account without fixing the root cause. The traditional health and beauty industry wants you to believe that clearing this up requires an ongoing financial investment in synthetic formulas. But the truth they often overlook is that your daily routine is filled with unsuspecting habits that are actively feeding your nail fungus right now, providing it with the exact buffet of moisture, darkness, and cellular debris it needs to thrive. You do not need expensive, aggressive chemicals to break this cycle. By understanding the biology of your nails and utilizing simple, natural, low-cost household alternatives, you can fundamentally starve the fungus, save massive amounts of money, and unlock permanent, visible results. Let us instantly dive into the 9 daily habits you must stop doing today, and exactly how to fix them using precise, natural methods. The first highly destructive habit is wearing the exact same pair of closed-toe shoes 2 days in a row without giving them a full 24 hours to breathe. When you walk, run, or even just sit at your desk, your feet naturally produce microscopic amounts of sweat. This moisture is immediately absorbed by the inner lining of your shoes. If you slip those same shoes back on the next morning, you are inserting your toes into a dark, damp, compressed incubator. Fungal spores reproduce exponentially in dark, humid environments. To break this cycle, you must alternate your footwear every single day to allow the interior materials to fully dry out. To accelerate this process and aggressively neutralize any lingering fungal elements, you can create a powerful, natural household deodorizing powder. Take exactly 3 tablespoons of standard baking soda, which acts as a potent moisture absorber and alters the local pH level to create a hostile environment for fungal survival. Mix this with exactly 5 drops of pure tea tree essential oil, a natural compound rich in terphenin-4-ol, which scientifically works by disrupting and breaking down fungal cell membranes. Stir the mixture thoroughly with a wooden stick until the oil is completely distributed through the powder. Every evening, sprinkle precisely 1 teaspoon of this mixture directly inside each shoe. Tilt the shoe back and forth to ensure the powder completely coats the toe box where moisture accumulates the most. Leave it overnight to absorb every molecule of dampness and tap the excess out into the trash the next morning. This simple household secret ensures your footwear remains a barren wasteland for fungal growth. The second daily habit fueling the problem is ignoring the microscopic pools of water that trap themselves between your toes after you step out of the shower. Most people hastily rub a towel over their feet for 2 seconds and immediately pull on a pair of thick socks. This leaves a thin, persistent layer of moisture hidden in the narrow webs between your digits. Because the skin there is thin and delicate, this trapped moisture macerates the tissue, creating microscopic tears in the skin barrier that allow fungal spores to instantly colonize the nail matrix. To fix this, you must adopt a meticulous drying routine. After towel drying, take a single dry paper towel and gently weave it between each of your toes, pressing down firmly for exactly 3 seconds per groove to draw out every hidden drop of moisture. Once the skin is completely dry, you should apply a highly targeted, natural astringent solution to lower the skin's pH and make it impossible for fungus to survive. Mix exactly 2 tablespoons of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with 2 tablespoons of distilled water in a small glass bowl. The natural acetic acid in the vinegar lowers the skin's pH, creating an acidic shield that completely halts fungal metabolism. Dip a clean cotton pad into this liquid until it is thoroughly saturated. Press the damp pad directly into the webbed spaces between each toe and hold it there for precisely 30 seconds. Allow the area to air dry completely for 1 full minute before putting on any socks. This creates a powerful, invisible, acidic barrier that keeps the area bone dry and protected throughout the day. The third unsuspected habit that feeds nail fungus is cutting your cuticles or using aggressive, sharp metal tools to push them back roughly during your weekly grooming routine. Your cuticle is not just dead skin meant to be trimmed away for aesthetic perfection. It is a highly specialized, waterproof biological seal designed by nature to protect the delicate nail matrix where new nail cells are born. The moment you snip that skin or push it back with intense force, you tear that seal, creating a direct microscopic highway for fungal pathogens to slide right underneath your nail bed and begin digesting your keratin. Instead of cutting, you must learn to protect this vital boundary by gently nudging the tissue only after it has been properly softened and disinfected. To do this safely at home, create an ultra-nourishing, antifungal cuticle serum. Take exactly 1 tablespoon of pure jojoba oil, which closely mimics the human body's natural sebum, allowing it to penetrate deeply into the skin layers. Add exactly 3 drops of pure oregano essential oil, which contains carvacrol, a highly potent natural compound clinically known to inhibit fungal replication by permeating the protective outer walls of the spores. Mix the oils together in a small dropper bottle. Before you do any nail work, place exactly 1 drop of this serum onto the base of each nail. Use the soft pad of your thumb to massage the oil into the tissue, using circular motions for 20 seconds per nail. Then take a sterilized wooden manicure stick, never metal, and gently nudge the softened cuticle back using incredibly light, featherweight pressure. This keeps the protective seal perfectly intact while delivering a continuous stream of organic defense directly to the nail root for rapid, visible results. Right now, take a close look at your own nails. Look at the edges, the texture, and the very base near the cuticle. Do you see any faint vertical ridges, tiny white specks, or a subtle loss of that natural, healthy shine? These are the early warning signs that your nail barrier is under stress and actively searching for protection. If you notice any of these changes, or if you are already battling an advanced cosmetic discoloration, take a brief moment to share your current situation in the comments section below. Let us know exactly what changes you are noticing and how long you have been searching for a solution. By documenting your starting point right here, you are joining an active community accountability loop where you can return to track your 3-day and 5-day progress as we introduce these powerful household secrets into your life. The 4th habit that is secretly worsening your nail health is wearing tight, restrictive footwear or synthetic, non-breathable socks for extended periods. When your shoes compress your toes together, they cause constant, repetitive micro-trauma to the sides of your nails. This mechanical pressure weakens the attachment between the nail plate and the nail bed. Once that attachment is compromised, even slightly, a microscopic pocket opens up. When you combine that physical pocket with synthetic socks made of polyester or nylon, which trap sweat against your skin instead of wicking it away, you create the ultimate high humidity environment for fungal organisms to settle in and multiply incredibly fast. To permanently correct this, you must transition to socks made exclusively from 100% organic cotton or merino wool, which naturally pull moisture away from the skin surface. Furthermore, You can apply a protective, friction-reducing dusting powder directly to your feet before putting on your footwear. Mix exactly 2 tablespoons of non-GMO arrowroot powder, which acts as a silky, natural moisture barrier with exactly 4 drops of pure lavender essential oil. Lavender oil is not just for relaxation. It contains linalool and linaloyl acetate, natural compounds that work synergistically to soothe irritated skin tissues while actively inhibiting fungal proliferation. Blend this thoroughly in a small container using a clean spoon. Every morning, take a small pinch of this custom powder and smooth it over the tops, bottoms, and sides of your toes. This significantly reduces physical friction against your shoe walls while maintaining a beautifully dry, protected environment all day long. The 5th dangerous habit is using regular, non-sanitized nail clippers across both infected and healthy nails, or sharing grooming tools with other family members. Fungal spores are incredibly resilient and can survive on the cold stainless steel surface of a pair of clippers for days or even weeks. If you trim a slightly discolored nail and then immediately use that same clipper on a perfectly healthy nail, you are mechanically transplanting the fungus deeper into your healthy tissues. To halt this cross-contamination instantly, you must establish a strict sterilization protocol every single time you groom. Before and after every single use, submerge your metal clippers and files completely in a small glass containing exactly half a cup of high-grade isopropyl alcohol or white cleaning vinegar for a duration of no less than 10 full minutes. This completely eradicates any microscopic spores clinging to the metal edges. When trimming, always clip your healthy nails first and dedicate a completely separate designated clipper exclusively for any nail that shows signs of thickness or discoloration. When you trim an affected nail, do not try to cut it down to the absolute quick, as this traumatizes the nail bed. Instead, trim straight across, leaving a tiny fraction of a millimeter of the white free edge. After trimming, take a disposable wooden emery board to smooth any jagged edges, filing strictly in one single direction rather than sawing back and forth, which shatters the delicate keratin layers. Dispose of the wooden file immediately in the trash after a single use to guarantee no spores can ever migrate back to your hands or feet. The 6th daily habit that sustains fungal survival is walking barefoot in communal, high-moisture zones like gym locker rooms, public pool decks, or even your own shared family shower. These surfaces are prime breeding grounds because hundreds of people shed microscopic skin scales every single day, many of whom are carrying active, asymptomatic fungal strains. When your bare foot makes direct contact with that warm, wet tile, the moisture softens your skin, allowing the wandering fungal spores on the floor to instantly latch onto your feet and slide under your nail plates. The fix here is absolute consistency. Never let your bare skin touch a communal floor. Always wear water-resistant sandals or flip-flops in these zones. If you suspect you have accidentally exposed your feet to a shared surface, you must apply an immediate natural purifying wash the moment you return home. Fill a small basin with warm water and add exactly 1/4 cup of Epsom salts along with exactly 10 drops of pure eucalyptus essential oil. Eucalyptus oil contains high levels of eucalyptol, a potent natural compound that delivers rapid cleansing properties to the skin and nail surface. Submerge your feet completely and let them soak for exactly 10 minutes. The magnesium sulfate in the Epsom salts draws out deep-seated impurities and excess fluids from the skin tissue, while the eucalyptus oil thoroughly cleanses the nail perimeters. After 10 minutes, rinse with fresh water and dry thoroughly using the paper towel method described earlier. This ensures that any opportunistic spores picked up from public floors are instantly neutralized before they can ever establish a permanent home. The 7th habit that feeds nail fungus is the frequent, uninterrupted application of thick synthetic nail polishes and acrylic overlays. While it is completely understandable to want to hide an embarrassing yellow discoloration under a layer of pretty paint, doing so creates a dangerous trap. Traditional nail polishes create a completely impermeable, airtight seal over the nail plate. This seal traps natural moisture underneath the nail, creating a highly concentrated, dark, pressurized greenhouse. The fungus trapped underneath can feed on your nail's keratin completely undisturbed, growing deeper and thicker while hidden from view. If you want permanent, visible results, you must give your nails a complete holiday from synthetic coatings. During this healing phase, instead of hiding the problem, you can apply a natural, nourishing shine treatment that actively clarifies the nail matrix. Mix exactly 1 teaspoon of cold-pressed sweet almond oil with precisely 2 drops of pure lemon essential oil. Lemon essential oil contains natural citric elements that gently clarify cosmetic discoloration over time while encouraging a brighter, healthier appearance. Using a clean Q-tip, dip into the mixture and paint it directly onto the bare nail plate, ensuring you cover the sides and the skin surrounding the nail. Massage it in gently for 30 seconds per digit. This allows the nail to breathe perfectly, provides structural hydration to prevent shattering, and uses natural plant botanicals to clarify the nail surface cleanly and beautifully without trapping harmful moisture underneath. The 8th habit is maintaining a diet that is excessively high in refined sugars, processed carbohydrates, and yeast-heavy foods. What you put into your body directly impacts the biochemical environment of your extremities. When you consume high amounts of sugar, it causes rapid spikes in your blood glucose levels. Because your sweat and sebum glands secrete trace amounts of the compounds present in your bloodstream, a high-sugar diet literally alters the chemical composition of your perspiration, making your sweat sweeter and providing an internal source of fuel that encourages fungal organisms to multiply from the inside out. To starve the fungus from within, shift your daily nutrition toward whole, nutrient-dense foods that support natural skin defenses. Increase your daily intake of fresh garlic, which contains allicin, a powerful sulfur compound known worldwide for its exceptional internal cleansing properties. Incorporate exactly 1 teaspoon of extra virgin coconut oil into your morning routine, either in your food or warm beverages. Coconut oil contains lauric acid and caprylic acid, medium-chain fatty acids that scientifically support your body's natural internal balance and skin integrity. Additionally, ensure you are drinking at least 8 full glasses of pure, filtered water daily to continuously flush your system and optimize the delivery of oxygen and vital nutrients to your nail matrix, allowing your body to naturally produce stronger, more resilient keratin structures from the inside out. The 9th habit that actively feeds nail fungus is neglecting your peripheral circulation. Fungi thrive in areas where your body's natural defense systems are slow to arrive. Because your toenails and fingernails are at the absolute furthest extremities of your body, they naturally receive less blood flow than your vital organs. If you sit still for hours at a desk, cross your legs tightly, or avoid physical movement, you reduce the vital blood flow traveling to your digits. This lack of circulation means that the natural vitamins, proteins, and immune cells your body generates cannot reach the nail bed effectively to repair damaged tissue and regenerate a healthy nail plate. To fix this instantly, you must implement a simple 2-minute physical stimulation routine twice every single day. Sit comfortably in a chair, lift your feet slightly off the floor, and rapidly flex your toes forward and backward exactly 20 times. Next, rotate your ankles in large, deliberate circles 10 times clockwise and 10 times counterclockwise. This physical movement acts as a manual pump, instantly forcing a fresh wave of oxygenated blood directly down into the tiny capillaries feeding your nail beds. To maximize this effect, immediately follow this movement with a targeted manual massage. Take exactly 1 teaspoon of pure olive oil, warm it slightly between your palms, and use your thumbs to press firmly along the top and sides of each toe or finger, moving from the base up to the tip for 10 seconds per nail. This physical stimulation dilates the local blood vessels, delivering a surge of vital nutrients to the nail root, ensuring that your new nail growth emerges incredibly fast, strong, and completely resilient. Now that you know exactly how to starve nail fungus and protect your nail matrix using these powerful household secrets, you might be realizing that your skin and nails are intimately connected to your body's overall protective barrier. This brings us to another deeply frustrating, closely related aesthetic pain point that many people struggle with silently: the sudden appearance of stubborn skin blemishes, rough patches, or embarrassing warts that refuse to clear up no matter what creams you try. What if the very same biological principles that restore your nails could instantly clear and smooth your skin tissue naturally? Are you ready to discover the exact household method to dissolve skin blemishes and smooth out rough tissue without harsh chemicals? Click on the video appearing on your screen right now to uncover the hidden connection between skin health and cellular renewal.